Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share some pages from an album on my website, Me and My Cricut. There's a link below. So these pages are from Travel Scrapbook 26. It's a side trip we took to Whistler and Squamish. So we went to a gold mine. I think it was a copper mine actually. We stopped there along the way because we'd driven by it so many times. We decided to stop. And so here are some pages from that trip. So this is from outside the mine. That was the biggest truck I have ever seen. That's my husband. He's 6 feet tall, and that tire was it was almost twice the size of him. So I found this great paper with road and caution signs, and it was yellow like the truck, so I thought it was perfect. I didn't have to do much, just did a giant frame on this, and these were pre-cut frames that I had. So I just slid the photo into that and hooked that one over the corner of that photo. And I did find a construction sign in Design Space, so I put that there, and I used these metal fixings from Tim Holtz, I think, on there. That's the Britannia copper mine. That's what it was. So that's one page, a big piece of equipment. So we went into the mine at this place. So it was interesting. This was actually at the end of the tour. This is the mine. Oh my gosh, it was huge. This was like stories and stories high. Anyway, they had pictures of old miners and all the equipment was there. So I just did a great big border along here. This paper had this gears and metal brass thing here, so it reminded me of the equipment. So I used that on there. And then I just used, these are actually hiking boots, but I thought they would do for construction boots. So this would also work. These images are wonderful for a worker who has to work. And those, I embossed them, and I put brads in them, and I thought it looked great. I like that. A very masculine page it could be too. So in this mine, it was very dark down there and dingy. Poor miners. It's unbelievable what they go through. And anyway, so these are the colors of the equipment, and so I just drew from the photos. And I found these piles of rocks, so I made them to be black ore and made piles, and then found a pickaxe, someone hurling a pickaxe, and then an image of an axe on there. This is a Kiwi Lane border here. So that was down in the mine. So this is out front of the mine. I couldn't find a title for copper mine, so I just used gold mine. They did get gold in that mine as well. They got several different ores out of it. This is I found some cars, old cars that were used for bringing ore for mining. A great title. And so because I had the gold title, I did a treasure chest filled with gold. Just used a great big piece of pretty paper back there. Because of the signage, I drew that color from there, the turquoise, and used silver, or metallic gold paper rather. I did a punch around the page border on that and repeated the same paper down here for a border. And then this was the view after the mine. This is a view. These are views from on the Sea to Sky Highway to Whistler. So we pulled in and went looking at different areas just to enjoy the beautiful view. It's just magnificent country out there. So I did a pretty shape up here. I think this is a book from Elegant Edges. They're called books, these shapes. I use them for backgrounds a lot. And then I did a wide border and lined up my photos here to keep them. I can fit more photos on a page when I do that, I find. And then a circle on the end. So I put my title around the edge. So awesome it was. The scenery was absolutely beautiful. Then I did, this is the matching frame to this background. So I repeated it on both sides. And I just punched out some flowers because this was floral. This is the floral from Design Space that I cut out. Great big one putting up there. It was a lot of nature with these mountains. Beautiful sights. So, Canada geese. Of course you'd find those. Mountains everywhere. Just beautiful. So, the geese, we got good photos of them. So I did frames on those. Oh, these are pre-cut that I had in my stash. I have a whole pad of these. I did a frame for the photos of the geese, and then I lifted them so they're sticking up. And I did this image of a pair of geese because I had a pair there. I lifted that as well. And I just made a border along the bottom for these wonderful photos of the mountains, the scenery. And then, okay, so this is, we found herons in a park. This is a different day. We go hiking and bird watching all the time. So, this beautiful heron was there, so we were trying to get pictures of them. So I used all Kiwi Lane on this. These are their borders. The brackets rather, and I used 2 other sizes of brackets over there. This is a flower from them, and two layers of a leaf, an arrow from them, and a butterfly from them. Really pretty paper. Makes it all. Oh, I repeated the arrow there, and I used to punch around the page the Deco Shell, Martha Stewart, for that. And this paper I repeated just in a wider mat for this photo there, and this one I used the same punch to frame that. Oh, this is the flower. It's a different one, but I tucked a flower, part of a flower underneath there too. So that's that. Now this is a page from, I don't think that goes, this goes like this. So this is from our eagle count, where we went to count the annual eagle count. I used Kiwi Lane, the zigzags, chevrons, and I found this wonderful paper that went with the photos. Very earthy, deep tones. There's a beautiful picture of an eagle sitting on the ice along the edge of the river there. And there we are standing around. It was winter, so we're cold. We're just standing around that's a bench. They have out of driftwood, they make them. So I just called this, I found a title, The Eagle's Nest, with an eagle on it. And so I just used Kiwi Lane chevrons mostly, and that's the only Cricut image on there. But, oh, this is a shape from Creative Memories cutting system. It's one of their shapes, and the oval photo 4x6 fits right on it. So I just repeated the papers 1, 2, 3 times, and this 1, 2, 3 times. And that's that. So I hope you enjoyed looking at these pages, and thanks for watching.